Hey guys, Deja Vu here, and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I got a special guest I'm bringing on, and this guy, he is one of the best Tsui Lalo players that I have ever seen. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do a breakdown on Lalo, so I figured, instead of instead of just rolling some replays and a noob like me explaining what's going on, why not bring the actual player, where the replays are coming from, so he can come on and basically explain how he does it and share some tips with you guys. And not only that, but this guy is one of the only people that's actually pushing in the top 50 of Legends League with Tsui Lalo. So all these replays are coming from upper legends. Let's go ahead and bring them in. All right, so I have riqirez on the line with me. How you doing today?
Hey, fine, thanks.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing in today's video is I figured I'd bring him on so he could basically explain Tsui Lalo himself, because I'm sure he can do it a lot better than me. I'm a giant noob at it. So he was actually one of the only people that is actually pushing in the top 50 of Legends League using Tsui Lalo. I'm pretty sure, right?
Right, but this every season, and I think in entire Legend League, there are very few people who use Lalo in Legend League nowadays.
Yeah, so it's definitely not easy, especially with those scatter shots and everything like that. But we are seeing a lot of those teaser style bases like up in Legends. So like, is Tsui Lalo usually good for those type of bases?
Yes, it works very good, very often.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's just go ahead and play the first replay, and then we'll break it down as we go for you guys, and he'll share some tips with you. So hopefully you guys can go in your own clan and be able to get some triples with Tsui Lalo. So we're gonna go ahead and play the replay. I'm gonna count down from 3, 2, 1, so we can make sure we're actually watching it at the same time. All right, so 3, 2, 1. All right, so again, like we were just saying, it's one of these teaser style bases. Definitely pretty annoying. I know I hate hitting these type of bases. So when you first saw this base, like what was your plan, and what did you actually want to get with the Tsui?
So I actually attacked this base first time a few days ago, and I didn't really have any good idea, so I just started to on the right side to get Archer Queen and maybe some paving, but it didn't really work very good. So
Okay.
now I decided to try to get Town Hall with Wall Breaker to top Inferno.
All right, let's go ahead and pause it right here because the replay is starting. Okay, so basically with the Tsui, you wanted to get pathing down for your Lalo, and you wanted to get the Town Hall down, right?
Right.
Okay, and then in most cases, you actually try not to pull the enemy clan castle, I'm guessing. Otherwise, your Tsui will get stalled up on it pretty long. So you try not to pull it.
Right.
Okay. So then it looks like you're sending the RC in right into a single Inferno. And I know me, like when I see a single Inferno, I really don't want to send the RC in because I feel like the RC has to get more value than that. But it looks like all you wanted her to get in this situation is pathing. So your queen will actually go into the town hall.
Yes.
Okay, so RC is going to take out, let's go ahead and play it right here in 3, 2, 1. All right, so it looks like RC is going to take out the air defense. She's going to go in. The single Inferno is going to take her down, so she doesn't even end up getting down the single Inferno. So when you saw that, did you think that was going to be a problem? Or
No, it is single Inferno, so it isn't a really big deal for Lalo. But her child destroyed Air Sweeper, so it was quite good value.
Okay, so that's what you're trying to get. So it looks like you're putting the king around 11, and I guess you just want the king to help pathing for the queen. You're sending an ice golem. I guess you'd always bring an ice golem for the Tsuis, just so your queen can make sure she gets the value that you want her to get. It freezes the single Inferno for you. You're gonna have to freeze the other single though, otherwise your queen's not gonna make it. And then it looks like you're gonna use a skeleton spell to help take out the RC over here.
Right, if I didn't use Skeleton spell, then Royal Champion would start attacking my queen, and I really needed this ability to take Town Hall down.
Right. All right. So then it looks like you're sending in the Stone Slammer. Do you usually go with the Stone Slammer?
Yes, I use Stone Slammer in almost every attack. I use Blimp only when I have to attack from opposite side, and so he couldn't get Town Hall.
Okay, so the blimp just so you can make sure the Town Hall goes down. And then it looks like you used the other skeleton spell to make sure the enemy queen goes down. And when you only have one skeleton spell, do you usually have to use a rage with it to make sure the queen goes down, or can you use it without a rage? It looks like you did put a rage over top of it.
Usually I have to use rage because there are ground X-bows around.
Right.
They are not really attacking loons, but they are attacking skeletons, and then without rage it is very hard to take hero down.
Makes sense. Well, it looks like the whole base is down. I mean, you got the scatter shot down. It looks like you used the warden ability to get through the scatter. Usually try to use if you get down the town hall with the Tsui, then you probably save your warden when you're going against the scatter shots, I would guess.
Right, I also try to save freezes for scatter shots.
Okay, so you try to freeze the scatter shots, and at this point, the whole base is done. It looks like you just have some storages up. Is there any tips you can give, like how you put down your loons? Like, is there a certain way you deploy them, or do you just put them all down, or like how do you usually do that? Like,
I try to put loans in groups of 3 or 4 and start them very widely at the same time.
so groups of 3 or 4. Okay, well that's gonna be the first replay. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get into another replay so we can break it down even further.
Okay.
All right, so this is the next replay we're going to go and take a look at. So again, we have one of these box style bases. I mean, I know I hate hitting these type of bases. They're definitely super annoying. So when you first saw this one, what was your thoughts? Like, what did you want to do?
So I attacked this base few times already, and there is very easy town hall for Tsui, so I like attacking this base.
So you see this isn't the first time you're seeing this base. You've seen it before in Legends?
Yes, I saw it few times.
Okay, so with the Tsui, you basically want to get down the town hall is the main goal you're going for?
Right.
Okay, so we can go ahead, let's go ahead and play it, and we'll kind of break it down as it goes. So 3, 2, 1, start playing. And is this like the same army that you're always using? Like, do you usually like change anything around, or you're always using these same exact troops? For
Yes, usually I use this one army. Sometimes in wars I just modify it, but every army is just a modification of this one.
Okay, so guys, make sure you screenshot this army if you want to, start. This is probably the army you want to start practicing with, and then, like you said, if you're going into wars, you can change it around for the funnel and stuff like that. But this is the army you're going to want to practice with. So it looks like you're sending in the ice golem with the RC this time, not with the queen. Like the last attack, you actually sent the ice golem with the queen. This one you're sending with the RC.
Yes, because Archer Queen didn't really need this ice golem, so I used it to help King and Royal Champion.
Okay, yeah, it looks like the RC got a lot of defenses, so not bad. She's still alive, and Queen's gonna be able to get to Town Hall. There's really nothing on the Queen. So this time you did pull the CC though. You said usually you don't want to pull it, but I guess if it happens, then it's not a big deal. It's just gonna mean your Queen is gonna get stalled up for a little bit longer. But in this situation, the Town Hall was really easy to take down, I'm guessing, right?
Right. Sometimes it is impossible not to pull Lancaster, but because it happened now, I used Queen ability immediately, so Town Hall kills all archers,
Right.
and nothing actually makes Queen to retarget.
Okay, so it looks like you're sending the loons in, and you said you like to put them in like groups of 3 or 4. And then you have the Stone Slammer coming from the opposite side with the loons. I guess you want the Stone Slammer to take out that little section and deal with the enemy world champion.
Right.
Okay, so loons are going in. Is there any like tips you have for like when you put your haste spell down? Is there any certain way you like put it down? Like, do you need it to overlap defenses, or like how do you make sure you put that down right?
I usually don't use haste when I don't need. I mean, when there is nothing hardly attacking clones like Scattershot or Wizard Tower, then there is really no need to use haste spell.
So
Maybe when you need one group to catch the other group, so they are going in a line through entire base.
Because that's the main goal. You want them to group together, basically like in the middle of the base, so they just start one-shotting defenses, right? It's all about. I think it's all about like spell timing and placement.
Not really grouping, but keeping a line, so they won't split very hardly in any point of attack.
Gotcha. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at one more replay, All right, so this is the last replay we're going to go and take a look at, and the reason we picked this one is because you actually approach this one a little bit different. So the last two replays we took a look at, you went for the Town Hall with the Tsui, but I want to show you guys that it's not always necessary to take out the Town Hall. It just depends on the base. So when you saw this base, why did you not go for the Town Hall? Like, why did you decide to not get the Town Hall down with the Tsui?
So going with Tsui for Town Hall would be now literally a suicide because there is a Town Hall, 2 heroes, 2 X-bows, 2 scatter shots, and clan castle. So there was no way to. So there was literally no way that it would work.
Right, so there's no way you would have been able to get down that Town Hall. So again, it is a lot about practicing. The more you practice with the army, the more you'll start to realize like what you can get with your Tsui. So since you're not going for the Town Hall, where are you going to send the Tsui in, and what were you trying to get? Like pathing, or were there certain, like, if you're not getting the Town Hall, is there certain other defenses you're going for?
So now I didn't really see any defenses that I could take down other than Eagle Artillery. But also here I didn't see a really good value, but it was the best place that I could start attack. So I just went for top Inferno for Eagle, and I just wanted to see what happened and what should I do next.
Okay, so let's go ahead and play it, and I guess we'll see as it goes. Because it looks like going in from there, you're not going to get like a nice... It ain't like you're getting really good pathing, right? If you're just going to get that single and eagle and everything.
Right.
All right, so
I think it's not really good, but sometimes there is no other better option.
okay, so let's go ahead and play it, and let's see how you get it done here. All right, so we'll go ahead and play it in 3, 2, 1. And you also said, I think we watched this one. In this situation, you're actually not using the Stone Slammer, you're using the Battle Blimp. So if you're not getting the Town Hall down with the Tsui, do you usually go with the Battle Blimp, or it just depends where the Town Hall is located at?
I still try to use Stone Slammer, but there are 2 sweepers pointing to Town Hall, so I didn't really see it work. So I used Battle Blimp just to be sure that I get second star.
Right, okay. So it looks like you're sending the RC in, and you want your RC to take out that air defense, I'm guessing, at least. Does she get down the air defense? I don't know. Oh, yeah, she does
Higher
get it down.
defense and some buildings.
Okay, so she is able to get that down. Queen's going in. Queen's going to be able to get down the eagle pretty easy. And again, yeah, it looks like you don't have great pathing. You also have those 2 scatter shots right near the Town Hall, which looks like it's going to be pretty annoying. You end up pulling some goblins out of the CC. Queen should be able to take him out, though. Are you going to use... Oh, so you don't use the poison for those goblins. I don't think you got a full CC pull, so you hold on to the poison spell.
Yes, if there is a witch in Clan Castle, then using poison so early would not be a good idea.
Right. So it looks like you did get some good value with the Tsui. I mean, an eagle, 2 air defenses, not bad.
Yes, there is 30%, but literally no good pathing for Lalo.
Right. Alright, so it looks like you're sending the loons in from the right side. And some from the bottom. And you put the warden down. I guess you're going to use the blimp with the warden ability just so you can make sure the blimp gets to the Town Hall. And what do you have in the blimp? You still have the dragon and the loons inside, I'm guessing?
Yes, always 1 dragon and 5 loons.
Okay, so that's what you're always using for legends. And then you have the skeleton spell on the queen with the rage to make sure she goes down. And even though you didn't have good pathing, it looks like they're starting to bunch together over to take out the left side of the base. I mean, there's only 1 air defense left. You got 1 wizard tower. And some storages.
When I saw this base, I didn't really believe I could triple it, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work.
Is this the first time you hit this base?
Yes.
Okay, so you think this was a little bit of luck here?
Yes, when I can get Town Hall and scatter shot, and there are 2 sweepers pointing to Town Hall, it is very, very hard to triple.
Okay, well, it looks like you were able to get it done. Definitely a nice attack. So that's going to be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully you guys learned something, and maybe we'll bring them back. I know we're getting an update soon, so I think that's definitely going to change the meta. What do you think with the update coming? Do you think that's going to make Tsui Lalo a lot stronger, or definitely Air I think is going to be in the meta?
one next level of Lava Hound uh, won't be such a game changer.
Yeah.
But definitely, if Warden is following that good that looks on sneak peeks, then I would love this update.
All right, so I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot of your attacks on the channel in the future. So that's going to be all for today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.